Yo, 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 yo. Yo, what's up, Reynard? How you doing, mate? Wait a second. I am just getting out a tweet. Whee! Yo, what's up, Reggie? Nice little tweet out. Absolutely. All right. Good, you good? That's fantastic, mate. We're just gonna set this up. Put that into live chat mode. That's just so I can get the multi-chat going. Is Twitch live? Twitch is live. Alright, cool. Sound. Is it? Seems like it is. I think it is. Alright. So at the moment I'm working on the drops of the map. Also, I'm gonna say shout out to WM, because the water is now a thing. Do I have TikTok? I have a TikTok I haven't used in bloody years. All goods, Frenchie. I don't know which update you'll get because I don't know how it works. The playtesting one. Is it the approved play goes through, or is it the same as me where I can basically I don't even need to approve it, I can straight test it. Alright, so I've done this. Have I done this section? Alright, cool. I think that was done, right? I did everything. Yep. Ew! Oh god. Just normal arc patch I've been ignoring. Ah, okay. Understandable. Understandable. Thank you, Frenchie. So you haven't even got to dive in to see Blue Orb yet. So, okay. Now, out of the drops I haven't done A1 yet, because that one's gonna use Scorched drops. So, if you look at this map, the Scorched overall drops will spawn in this section, and this section. Thank you, Miss RG. Hey, what's up, Paper Dragon? Alright. I still gotta add some extra foliage around just because there's certain areas where it just feels a bit sparse. But then again, I don't mind it. It's just like I've gotta add some extra foliage here and there. But majority of the map is in the way I want it. It's just, yeah, these foresty areas, I want some more like twigs and branches and all that kind of shit. Try to work on those. Like puzzle games. Like, what do you mean, like, how so puzzle game? Because me and Phoebe both play like board games and card games and all that kind of stuff. You wanna play my map so much? Well, I'd say like I want it to come out Sunday, but I don't think it will due to the fact that I don't think I'll get the last update out until like Saturday night or Sunday night for me. And due to the way Curse Forge is, I won't be able to release the update until probably the Monday-ish. Monday American timing. Just because you gotta wait for it to get approved and stuff, and they don't do approvals over the weekend. So, that could be it. But yeah, we're basically there. There might be some spawns I gotta fix up as well. Okay, I've done the B1 drops. Hello, Trilobite. We've done C1. I've done all of D, and I've done all of E that I want to do. Okay. C2 time. Let's grab the C2. I'm going to do all the island drop E areas. You're off on Monday as well. Hey, Random Shush, I'm your favorite YouTuber. That's awesome, dude. Appreciate that, man. Alright. Oh, Spirit of the North. Ah, I've heard of it. Yeah. I've heard of that game. Alright. We probably want a drop here. Now, yeah, I gotta say, shout out WM Plays. He showed me that I can actually change the engine scalability settings. So basically, while we've been, all this time while I've been working on the diff here, I've been running on Epic everything. Which does make sense why I had so many crashes and everything. So chucking on low has just helped me kind of like work on the map without having the lag. Even though it doesn't look as good as it's gonna do in game at the best settings. But yeah. Yeah, I've heard of that game, The Spirit of the North. I knew there was a second one coming. I haven't played it though, but maybe in the future I will. Alright. So what I'm doing here, this is C2, right? You stupid ads. Alright. So what I'm gonna do here is these the server side point huge thing. You use this for overworld drops. Now I don't know what you do with OSDs and stuff. I think it'll be pretty similar. What am I doing? Moving this into the drop section. But these little server side points is basically the location of where the drop will come down. And so that's what I'm going to set up now. And then you have a little bit of a spawn, like a spawning volume, which encases this. What I've done is I've split it into quadrants, so each quadrant will have their own spawn container. So hopefully, if everything works out, you'd probably get one drop there, so you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 drops at a single time, probably dropping on the map. I think that's how it's gonna work, but I don't know. We'll see. Okay, what was I doing? Well, we got that one. I want to duplicate it. And we're just gonna make a couple different drop locations. Hey, Justin Gopal. I'm glad you enjoy it. And well, I'm thinking of doing something because like next month is my 30th birthday. I'm turning the big 30. Nutty. And I kind of want to do like a member subathon thing where like it won't be a continuous stream. I just can't do that with the little one and life commitments and stuff. But I was thinking maybe we do like that, but it's like I just have a certain amount of time. Like I'll stream during the day, but it'll have like a time that we can go up due to members and stuff like that, like uncapped, and it just keeps going that I stream every day I've slotted for streaming, and I'll stream the max amount of time until that runs out. Hey, true, good day there, Azul. Hey, this is looking so good. Appreciate that. Hello, the Aussie animal guy. I'm a youngin'. I don't feel like a youngin' at times, but then I realize that, yeah. Yeah, about that 30. Alright, so we go drop there, drop here. Now I need to make sure I don't have too many. There's a drop there. I know there's a drop there, so we got to drop up there. We could probably put another drop over, like down here maybe. I gotta add more here. It just seems a bit sparse. But then again, I want some grassy, like open fields and stuff in certain places. So it's like, it looks weird, but then sometimes it works. You're almost twice. You damn. You're in your 50s. Alright, yeah, basically you're old enough to be my parent, is what you're saying to me. Okay, that one's fine. Let's add another slot place in here. I feel like, hey. See, I would put one on the bridge, but due to the way Ark works, I don't want to be that guy who complains about drops falling through meshes and then make a drop go on a rock mesh. So like all the drops on Emerald Isles will be on top of the landscape. So I hopefully shouldn't get any drops falling through the mesh issues because the landscape mesh always works. And then we want probably one drop on this little beachy section here. There we go. That seems pretty good. Yeah, I think that is C2. Okay. So now we use the supply crate spawning volume, and we add 6 down here for the 6 locations we want to use, and we just set them up. And there's a reason why I've got a naming system for them. It makes it easier to add them. Okay. That one's 3. And basically, this is literally, I've been doing this and I've been, no, not C21, C24. This is C25. Boom, and the last one is C26. So this gives all the potential locations for drops to happen in this quadrant. And now we've got to set up which drops can spawn here. Now, thinking, because of like, it's about here, I feel like we won't have any white drops in this section. But I might go green, blue, purple. So we need 2 for green, 2 for blue, and 2 for purple. And so your level crate, level 15 is your green crate. It's the first one there. Then we want to go the blue crate here. We want to change the weight down to 0.8. Then we go to purple crate. Let's see, and make that a 0.6. And then we want to add the double versions. This is why we do 2, this, and that can go for a 0.2. This can go in here, and then go for a 0.1. And then this can go in here, and that goes for 0.05. Yo, what's up, Yugi Wolf? How's that going? It's going good. Like, at the moment, I'm just setting up spawn drop locations. So, like, the overall drops and where they drop and which drops can go to them and stuff like that. So, we're just going quadrant by quadrant, basically. Just for my peace of mind. And so far, I've done all the overall drops along these ones, along this one. This island has its own separate one at the moment. I've done C1, I've done B1, I've done C2. We're about to do C3, C4. Then we're going to do C5, so we can have a drop there, I think. Did I do C5? Yeah. No, we didn't do a C5. And to be honest, that's fine, because we're doing B5 and there'll be 2 drops on this island this way. Yeah, that makes it fine. And then I'm going to do A1, A2, and B2 last, because I'm using Scorch drops, and I'll have to go into the Scorch sections to get their drops. But yeah, we'll smash this out, and then we're going to work on the ocean a bit more. You change your name to Old Geezer, but it's probably taken. Hey. No need for that. Alright, let's do C3. So make its own folder, just so this is just organization purposes. Alright, and then we need the server side huge. Now the server side point non-huge is what I use for cave drops. So honestly, there's gonna be a drop up here. I need to add some more stuff up here, I think. Like another tree and a couple bushes or something. You have to get your grocery shopping in, all goods, Franchi. Thanks for popping in your ledge. There we go. This is C3. Move that into the C3 folder. Alright, let's add some extra drop locations. So now there's already a drop location on this island here, but I want to add one more. Maybe like more on the tip area. Like, yeah, down here. Let's go like that, and there we go. That should work there. And right. Next drop location. Where's the wasted Easter egg? Alrighty. Have a drop over here. Still needs a bit more. And then we duplicate that again. We'll have a drop on top of this little island here. Right. One right here. And one down here. Oh, I think that's all the C3 locations we need at the moment. We just bang, 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 bang. And then we just add all those points on. I did 2 over 1. That's just gonna do my head in. That's not the right slot. It didn't matter. I could just put one here, but like honestly, I need it to be the right way. It's gonna make me lose my head a bit. Definitely have to add anything on, or I gotta make any changes and whatnot. Which honestly, I feel like there's gonna be changes after release. One, they're gonna add the bosses anyway. That's one thing in the Lindworm. And I might add some new caves and stuff, like some buildable caves and locations. Yeah, I feel like maybe we need some new ones or whatnot. So, alright, in this section, I don't want any green drops, so we'll go blue, purple, and yellow. Yeah, that works. So blue's your level 25 crate. We'll put that on. That one will have the most common spawn there. Next up is your purple crate, which I always do like about 0.8. It's less likely, but it still happen. And the yellow crate will be a 0.6. And then the double crates are a bit rarer. The 25 double goes in here, and you go for 0.2. This one 0.1. This should be your 0.05. And now that area has its spawn. It drops. All the dino spawns are in there. I need to add Quetzal spawns. I need to remember to do that because I got a slightly different spawn table. Like literally, I gotta build like a giant spawn. Make maybe like one location. I gotta figure out, yeah, how I'm gonna make Quetzals spawn. And pardon, my headphone just fell off. Didn't fall off, it's a little magnetic thingy. Alright, let's do C4 now. Give it its own little box. Good morning, Dragon Mama, how you doing? Alright, make sure to save. Now, in this section, I think we're gonna get... Well, we're gonna clearly put a drop here. I'll do the first drop here. C4. And set up my naming system. Make sure we move that into the folder here. So we got one there. Yeah, like Actually, putting one. Your phone died, so you're on the TV now. At the Switch. All goods. So we put that there. Alright. And then we will... See, honestly, it would be cool to put, like, if I put, like, a drop on here. Like, I could put, like, a drop here and then a drop inside. But the moment I put a drop on this, there will be a chance that it doesn't load this in from an angle, and then you have drops going through the mesh. And I just don't want to deal with that. Like, I already hate it enough on normal arc maps. Like, it's just one thing I will not do on my own map. So I'm thinking we go for like a double, maybe. Yeah, we can have two spawn in here. Two potential locations in here. That bloody whole artifact cave in here as well, which I need to fix up one thing in it, which is the lava effect. Alright. So this has 4 spawn point entries. Actually, no, we can have one more. I just realized there's a little island over there. I'm gonna put one on the island. Heck yeah, put one on the little sandy island. Do it. Do it. There we go, we can have 5. Hey, Stretchel, glad you think so, mate. Can't wait till you guys get to play it. It's almost ready. Almost ready. Yo, what's up, Kane? How you doing, bro? Okay, we can add one more there. So, C4. Boom. C4. We'll get these done, and then we'll do some ocean work actually, because it's like the main big thing I need to do. I do need to fix up some cave stuff as well, so we might jump into that as well. I want to get a testing patch out tonight with everything, and then hopefully I'm gonna see Ras might be showcasing it soon as well. And I need to work on some foliage areas and some landscape textures. Okay, got those, and now for this quadrant, I want blues, purples, yellows, and reds. Right, so you can get a red drop in this section here. So, starting with blue. Blue's your 25. Then go in there. 35 is the purple. We'll go for a 0.8. No, because we're having different, we'll go 0.9 with this one. This one we'll go 0.75. This one we'll go 0.6. I just realized I need 2 more. So 3, there we go. Now we want, no, that was right. I just realized I just ungoofed. Alright. Yep. 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 Okay, here we go. Now we do the doubles, which is your ring crate. The double crate's your ring crate. 0.25 on that one. 0.1 on that. 0.05. And then 0.01. And there we go. Now we shall have drops landing in there. If I've done this, the spawning crates correctly, which I think I have, because I completely copied what I did on Emerald Isles, which has those spawns. Now I know for a fact A1, A2, and B2 are all scorched drop locations. So we will do, let's do B3 next. A3 actually is probably not gonna, A3 is only gonna have like, what? Drop here. You drop on the beach. Drop like over here. And drop over here, maybe 3 spots. Oh, actually no, I want to drop down here maybe. Hey guys, it's going along. We're just working on drop locations basically. So I'm working on where all the like supply crates will land. Basically, I'm setting up all their spots and whatnot, and then we're gonna jump back into the ocean and keep working on this cliffs, which honestly it's taken me so bloody long to do because it's just it's a bit of a drag. I'm not gonna lie, but we'll get there. Like at the moment we doing good, Monkey Man. We're doing good. Just placing down some drop locations. All right, let's do A3 because I want to get it done. Because I literally just thought of the idea for where all these drops can go. So we're just gonna do it quick. All right, let's get these sorted. We want to drop on the beach. And this is your A3. And we're going to move that into the A3 drop location. Now we got one drop there. I want one over here, down by the river. Alright, now that's there, and then we want another one. Maybe, yeah, right up here, actually. Right here. Then we probably want one more middle of the redwoody section. So, like, there. Then one more over here. Just make sure like that little stick little of the signposty look thing goes through the ground, and then we're good. All right, that's 5 different locations in this area. It's kind of nice. Oh god, that's not what I want. A3A. Yo, what are we making? I am working on the supply crate locations at the moment where they will spawn and what will spawn where. And like all these potential spawn plates. That's what we're doing at the moment on this map, or my mob map here. Then we're gonna probably dive and work more on the ocean cliffs because it's like very much the ocean. It's like the last thing I really need to do. I gotta do a couple of fix-ups as well, but I want to get all the supply crates in their locations. Let's just get it done because I've been doing them, so I may as well do them all at once. All right, up this end. We're gonna go purple, yellow, red. Yeah. That seems like the go-to. So we go purple crate. That one, then we go for the yellow crate at a 0.8. And the red crate at 0.6. Then we want the doubles. There we go, and that quadrant now has drops done. Okay. A5 is literally only gonna have one drop location on this island. It takes 2. We have 2. We have 2 on A5. So we go A5. The thing is, like, this is just stuff I've been taught. That making sure these work is just copy and paste, like, off, like, whatever wildcard does. And so, because I've just been repeating this, like, over and over again. So it's just keep doing it, right? Okay. Yo, what's up, Mike? Happy Friday and happy building, man. Hey, yeah. So we're gonna have 2 drop locations on this island. I think that's fair. 2 little locations. We'll go along the beach somewhere along here. So there we go. Boom. So let's just go to 2 locations. And what drops should we have on this island? What's the potential? We'll treat it like Herbivore Island, which has 2 blue, purple, and yellow. That's fair. Even though like this island is like in the F of nowhere compared to everywhere else, like it's the most furthest thing away from the main big island. Like, but yeah, I think that works. Alright, so we see blue as our lowest crate there. Then we go to the purple next. And then we get yellow. And you gotta also set them up for the doubles. What's gonna spawn on this island? This island has its own custom spawn container, actually. Like, it's not using an island one, but you guys can find out what spawns here. Just saying, it has some unique spawns. Like, there's a couple of things that spawn here and only here. But you guys can find that out when you play. Yeah, you're gonna have some adventure, right? You're gonna explore and whatnot. Okay. Okay, what do we need to do now? Okay, we're done A3, A5, so we've still got A1, A2, and B2 to do. We need to do B3 and B4, I think? B3, B4. Oh no, we do have a B5. Okay. Yeah, so we're gonna do B3, B4, B5. A1 I already put in the folder. But I don't want to do the rest, so no. So let's do B5 then. I'm just gonna go down. B5. Alright. Let's go down here. You like it? You like it? Hey, hey. Alright, let's add. Of course, there's gonna be a drop right here. Let's be your first B5 one. Okay, so once we get the drops done, I can go work on something else. It's less than just setting up stuff. Move to B5. Alright. Now we'll probably duplicate that again. Probably have a drop somewhere up on this plat up here. For one over here. And then we will have a third one down. Right. Okay, cool. I don't think there's anywhere else I can put any. I'm not putting a drop over here. Hey, Jarhead with a raid of 4, you absolute legend. Hope you guys had a fantastic stream, dude. Appreciate the raid, mate. Alright, let's get these points put in. Hey, ledge. Absolute legend, mate. Appreciate that, dude. You thought this was cool, so yeah, hey, legend. Even though, like, I'm kind of doing the more boring stuff of map making, where I'm just setting up, like, where a potential drop can go. Okay, for some reason, this spawn thing is way off. The volume was not covering properly, but there we go, fixed it. Okay, now we'll go similar. Is it Dodo emote? The stream was already a W. Hello, friendly panda. How you doing, mate? All right. What do you got? What do you got? What do we got? To do what drops? What drops should drop on this island? We'll go blue, purple, yellow, and red, and have the potential to land here. All right. So we go that one, that's your blue crate. Should we go purple? It's the basic versions of them, and then I gotta do the doubles as always. Feels like I'm repeating myself, but that's what I'm doing. Alright, but we're getting closer to getting all these drops set up in the right spots, so I don't have to do it again. Well, this stream. I might have to fix it. Oh, appreciate Shadow Dragon. Like, dude, like, he said, do you want me to be brutal? And I'm like, dude, just be completely honest with me. Like, Dad said, if there's areas of the map that need a bit of a work, which, honestly, this map will be able to evolve as I go anyway, because it's still what I release should be a fully playable map, which it will be. It just won't have the bosses yet. Give me a follow, catch you another time. Oh, good, Jarhead. Thank you once again for the raid, you legend. Take care, mate. All right. Of course I'll take care of you folks, brother. Everybody's welcome here on the Veno streams. Alright, so we just did B5, we're going to do B4, B3, and then A1, A2, and B2 are all scorch drops. 100%. And the funny thing is, it's like, oh, hot damn! Hot damn! I just noticed what we did. We have hit 15k followers on Twitch. Hot damn. That's crazy. That is crazy. Alright, let's do B4. And then 5 more crate zones to do. Okay. B4 is going to be an interesting one, I think. I already have some locations I want drops in. And one is going to be up on this bit here. So we're going to pop it there, and let's set this up. This is B4. Thank you, Dragon Mama. To be honest, it's like, it's awesome to hit that number, but I realize, like, for me personally, it's like, it's cool. It's awesome to see, but I know a bunch of it is from before my ARC days. Back when I was trying to be a full-time Twitch streamer, playing Call of Duty. Alright, we're gonna have one on this beach here, of course. Alright, and then I'd say we put another one over here. Or maybe we go like, no, we go up here. This will be fine. There, and then we put one over here, and we just aim for just like a simple little spot like this. Alright, can I do more than 4? I feel like we need more than 4. I feel like one needs to be over here somewhere. Yeah, we can do 5 actually. And now you're here. Hey, where's that? See, you jumped over the Twitch as well to follow you, Ledge. Appreciate that, mate. Then jump back to the YouTubes. Yeah, one in the open field seems pretty good right now. Right there. Boom, that's B. Hey, children, it's not my first map though. I will have to correct you, it's not my first map. I did a challenge last year to make a mod map in a week. It was basically how I learnt a lot of the stuff I know how to do. And yeah, Caldera. So, and that map itself is a work in progress, but I did that so I could do this. And I plan to make Caldera just a map that you can fight the island bosses, and it has its own little artifact game. Caldera has a unique way to get artifacts, which is nice. But then, yeah, this map was what I wanted to do before I made Caldera, but I knew I couldn't do this while trying to learn how to do everything. Like, I needed just that little foundation, just so I can go, cool, I know what I'm doing, kind of. And if there's anything I get hicked up on, it won't be to the point where it will make me have to restart the project. I didn't want that, because if I did that with the amount of time I spent on this map, yeah, that would suck. Alright, we got 5 points to add in here. Funny thing is, what I'm doing now, all mod devs do who make maps. It's just basic ass server side stuff. Alright, there we go. Drops here. What did I say I was gonna do? Blue, purple, yellow. To be honest, out of all the kind of mod stuff to do in Ark, if you're just wanting to build a map, I think it's actually the easiest. It's the most time it's one of the most time consuming because of the scales of maps, but to actually get the understanding of how every certain process works, it's not that bad. It's not hard. As you said, it's a bit of a process. It takes a bit of time, but once you get the hang of it, everything comes quite quickly, and all the resources to make a map are there. It's not like trying to make a new custom creature where sometimes you have to make a lot more stuff outside of the dev kit, and then you got to bring it in, and it's all that kind of hassle, and then there's all the coding side of things. You don't have to worry about coding on a map. If you're just wanting to make a map and copy basically how Wildcard do their maps, it's all there. It's all there coded for you. You don't have to do anything new if you don't want to, right? But when it comes to like creatures and stuff and whatnot, there's a lot more work in there, I think, coding side. But if you're just doing one creature, it might take less time to get the project done to a completion though. But like, difficulty's different. The frick am I doing? I went on a tangent, I just blanked. Alright, we're doing blue, purple, yellow, right? Blue, purple, yellow. Point. The frick am I doing here? 0.8. I don't think it's quite easy to, like, depends on what you want to do. Like, some parts of it, like, there's shortcuts around things, like building a landscape and learning the tools. Like, if you're doing it by scratch, like I did with this map, it can be a bit difficult. Building by scratch to get, like, perfect. I don't even think this landscape is at the best of my ability in some areas. Some areas I feel like are a bit scuffy. And could have been done better, but that's due to me also making a mistake with the amount of height I gave to the landscape. I should have gave it way more Z scale than what I did. It would have allowed me to add more elevation more naturally without, like, feel like I'm towering over the main high points of the map. But that's just something I learned. To be honest, it still works really well, the map flow at the moment, I feel, so yeah. But the thing is, there's tutorials on how to start on the map making process. WM plays over on YouTube. He's a mod dev himself. He's done some tutorials. People have asked me to do tutorial stuff, and I could do one. But if I'm going to do one, it's going to be like a full big boy blast, like massive video where it's just like one big video, but it has all the sections you need to get started to an extent. But I still feel like there's still areas I'm learning. So it's like, for me, it's really hard to drop something like that when I don't fully understand it all. Let's get these double crates in. Oh yeah. There's still areas I gotta learn, right? 100%. Alright, there we go. That's B4 done. Alright, up next is the last drop location, or drop quadrant that's doing island drops. What is this map going to be called? This map is called Emerald Isles. So this map is called Emerald Isles. Alright, let's do this quadrant here. B3. And then we can start doing the scorched ones. You'll be waiting for it. Awesome, it's almost ready. It's almost ready. Like, I'm hoping to get it done. But I know I can get it done this weekend. So that's my goal. Okay. Right, B3. Where do I want some drops here? Alright, let's go with the obvious first location. Yeah. Alright. There we go, and then we duplicate it. Now, as awesome as it would be putting a drop on top of there, I'm not going to do it because there's a high chance the drop will go through the mesh there. Not yet available for download. Yeah, this map is not ready yet. Soon. Soon, though. Once, like, I've got what I want to be able to release. See, the thing is, I'm releasing this map in basically a full playable state without the bosses. Because the bosses require me a bit more work. Alright, there's that one there. Let's go. Actually, put one over here. Yeah, so like all artifact caves are there, and the artifacts are all working. I already know you can obtain all of them. There's a couple of them just like where I've put the actual artifact is evil. I'm not gonna lie, the ice cave on this map, where the artifact is and what you have to go through to get to it, I'm sorry. And that's what I'm gonna make Roscoe do. Alright, Omer, you're about to get a 5-minute timeout for that one, eh? Like, honestly, brother is about to get that timeout. Alright, we need a drop here in the swamp. You've got to have a drop in the swamp, right? I see swamp drop. Now I know there's probably one over there. Alright, this one's actually gonna have a decent amount more than... Yeah, like some caves are a bit easier. Like, is it a who hurt your Veno situation? It's because I'm not bloody Aussie. I'm not Australian. That's the only thing. I don't like probably want a drop in this forest somewhere. Say like right here. Oh, I got one. Probably put one over there. This one's gonna have a lot more locations. I think it's gonna have the most locations actually. Put one on the beach. On a beach? Beach? Okay. Seriously, no. There. Okay. 9 locations on this bit. But honestly, it is one of the like it's most inlands. These 2 quadrant here have the most land in the quadrant, right? This one has the most. But it's a scorch drop, which means... Honestly, you're probably going to be seeing... I'm going to set up desert crates as well, I think. Like, maybe 2 desert crates. But I got to figure out how they do them differently. If it's just like the cave drops and you just put one in there and then guaranteed spawn. The same with the ocean crates, I need to double check those. Okay. Instead of flapping about, let's get this done. 9 arrays. Let's go. Is that a canyon? What do you mean? What, like... You got the desert dune within a canyon, basically. See, like, what, me, Ross, that dog and me try and go through a cave. For the trailer. Oh, that'd be hilarious, but, like, it could be funny. There's actually like a couple of caves that are just dirt. Like this cave here, you need a torch to get through it, and it has a stupid part. Like, where's the actual entrance? This cave. The cave that's in here. That's a dirty cave. The underwater cave on this on this map at the moment with the artifact is kind of easy. This one here, and that's down here, but I may move that artifact to a different cave, like different underwater cave system when I add like a new one maybe. The cave that you enter from here is dirty as well. There's a couple others that just require a little bit more challenge. Okay, what am I doing? B3 server side. Let's just keep on track, man. Keep on track. B33, let's go. B34. Emerald Isles. Hello, Kanto. It's funny, and I might have made the Kanto region if I didn't really want to make a bunch of... If I did want to make a bunch of outer bounds areas to make it map look cohesive. It was the actual potential thing, but I decided to go with this instead. I just didn't, you know, like, if you look at the Kanto map, let me show you. You'll get this. You'll get my explanation in the video, right? Kanto region Pokemon. So if we look at, let's grab like a Kanto region map. This one. This probably is the best looking map, right? Where is it? Here we go. So if we look at this, like the Kanto region, freaking sick map, right? But like honestly, all this area up here and along here, like that this way goes to Johto, right? But all the area up here, I would have to make something to behind the barrier so it looks cohesive. I just couldn't be arsed. And honestly, the Kanto region doesn't have many unique biomes. It's all just grass. Like, if you look at this, it would be all the same biome diversity. To be honest, the best map with probably the most biome would have been diversity. Probably would have been the Sinnoh. But I went with Hoenn because why not? Right? That would have been the only map I played. Hey, who knows? Like, if this video does well, you love Pokemon no matter what? Yeah. If this map does well and this video does well, I may do it again. And there may be other stuff where, like, I have an idea of turning Pokemon into Arc-styled creatures for a video as well. Which, I'm gonna do the first version of it. Oh, that's sick, Yuki, yeah. The thing is, the idea of making a Pokemon region into an Arc map has been there for well over a year for me. And I've been working on this since November. Okay, let's lock in. Alright, drops in this location. Yellow is probably the highest. I could have like a red. Nah, we'll go green. Yeah. Hello, Arc player. How you doing, mate? Nintendo coming for you. Well, technically, because I'm not using any of their assets, I can't do shit. But then again, knowing Nintendo, if they do come for me, I'm not making any money off of it, so... Oh well. I still got to make it, right? Should make it Kanga Walla Fox. What the hell? Doing good, you just woke up. Oh, awesome. Alright, so we'll go blue, purple, yellow. Just keep it simple. No, we'll add red in this section as well. Why not? Super rare reds. Let's do it. Let's do it. Alright. Why not? Right. Okay, now that is the non-scorchy drops done. Okay, let's go over to A1, which we already have in this folder. 3 more quadrants to do, and then we'll go work on some ocean section, right? Go work on a trench. Alright, A1. Where are we gonna put some drops here? Here, like, we go... do one here. What dinos will spawn in besides the standard? What do you mean by like step? Like, explain standard. You mean just creatures that are in Ark already? Or like a custom creature? Is what you're saying besides standard? Or are you saying besides the island as standard? Elaborate a little bit, and then I'll be able to give my answer better. Standard island. Okay. Sweet. All good, Yuki, man. Good luck on your Alpha Tech Cave. That's not the easiest thing in the world. The Tech Cave isn't, but can be a bit difficult, but yeah. Alright, so this map does have some non-island creatures on it. It has a full area with scorched creatures, so you've got mantis, deathworms, fasolas, thorny dragons. I think Moralitops are spawning there as well at some point, I think. There are some aberration creatures on this map as well, some extinction creatures. But due to there being no actual snow biome on this map, there are some missing island creatures. Because of the lack of the snow actual biome. There's an ice cave, but that's only got ice cave spawns. And you can't tame stuff in that cave. Anyway. I think what? One there, one over there. I feel like need one down in this little field here. And the thing is, I'll update it to add spawns for future creatures. Like, there's a Magmasaur type area that can have Magmasaur spawns. No Ferox though on this map. Megalochelon will get added to this map. Shastosaurus is on this map as well. Ark with the baby dinos fight back. Oh, that'd be hilarious. Okay, that is all the A1 spawns for now, I think. Alright. No UDs for boss fights. UTs do spawn! Due to the fact that UDs can spawn on Scorched Earth, and they spawn in the mountainous regions of Scorched Earth, up here. Up here will be your UD zones. UTs do spawn on this map. And you need the UD lungs anyway. Like, the snow creatures that you won't be seeing are like Mammoth, Woolly Rhino, probably the main ones. You just don't get no Mammoth, no Woolly Rhino. No mana. You can shove the mana out the arse. That's not spawning on this map. But I will be adding a separate mod that adds all the spawns on to certain locations. Just to give you, like, for people who want all the spawns there. But if you want to play it the way I intend it, don't use it. It's, to be honest, I'm going to use it for Dingle Cup. So we can have all the spawns on the map, right? Actually, I'm going to add some dino spawns here, I think. Grasslandy spawns. Alright, let's get the A1 drops done. Alright, so we need five locations. A1, put the underscore. Alright. Hey, it's coming along nicely. We're at the moment setting up all the supply crates, like the orbital supply drops that come down. Or, yeah, supply crates, what you want to call them. Alright, so we want scorch drops in this section. I'm not using white scorch drops at all. We'll probably just use from blue and up anyway. So this little corner here, we'll just do the typical blue, purple, yellow, red. And then I gotta do this. We're gonna search supply crate, level 30 scorched. So I think that's the blue level 30. The volcano elixir. To be honest, that took me so long to make the volcanic region. Alright, there we go. That's your blue drop. That's your purple drop. Yellow drop. And red drop. And then we're gonna do the doubles, because if you don't do the doubles, you don't get the ring crates. Everybody loves their ring crates. Alright, there we go. That's A1 done. 2 more quadrants of drops to do. And then we're gonna go work on some ocean. Some of the ocean. Because it's literally the big bad thing I need to finish off. And then we might jump into some caves, I don't know. I may as well just work on the ocean for a bit. And this is literally what I'm working on tomorrow as well. Is straight just this. Okay. Alright, A2, here we go. Here we go. Oh, dude, this has been going for an hour, and all I've been doing is setting up drops. Ha ha ha! Lovely. Alright, server side. As much as I want a drop up here, I'm just worried that the, it's gonna go through the map, like this map. But then again, this isn't that big. Like, underneath it. It actually should. Blue obelisk will be in the sea. Yes, blue obelisk is in the bosses in the ocean, yeah. Alright, actually I might put a drop up here. I want one up here. I'm just hoping it's not through a rock mesh, this is just like a small decal mesh, so I'm just hoping that doesn't ruin it. I'm so concerned with doing this, by the way. Natural causes. When will this map be on ASE? When Snail Games decides to destroy Aquatica. I'm kidding. I don't have anything. But how you doing, Natural Map? Alright, A2. Alrighty. Funny thing, this map is probably gonna be like, depending on Curse's Forge's timeline, might actually come out the day before Aquatica. Living, loving, and yeah. Hey, that sounds good, mate. That sounds good. That would make Moses and to be honest, 2 zones might be too big. I think, depends on drag weight and stuff like that. I think 2 zones won't be allowed to go on it. Shasta's definitely not. You will not be allowed the Shasta teleport. They're too big. It all depends on like the actual size of the boss teleporter, because it'll be very similar to what you can do now. So you gotta take that into perspective on what will be allowed to fight the ocean boss. Well, I've got to have a drop up here by like Giga Town, right? People can go up there and shit themselves. Yeah. It's just the thing I gotta think of, right? Like, honestly. So, can I make the wild babies fight back? That would have to require some recoding of how babies work. Like, I think for that. Hey, tasty chickens with the prime sub, your legend. Appreciate that. What's it called? With the way, I'll show you where Blue Orb is, because Blue Orb, honestly, it's just, Atuzos are just massive, right? Like, Atuzo would basically, it's just so big. Like, the Shasta, I don't think anyone would use the Shasta anyway. Like, the Shasta can get scuffed, it's not a boss fighting dino. It's not even for more people use Megalodons, like, use Donkeys. Donkeys, Plezzies. To be honest, I feel like a lot of people could just go grab Crocs, because it'll be anything they can swim. But I could ban Dinosuchus from it. Yeah, it'll be just like, due to where Blue Orb is. Yeah, but it also is going to take into, yeah, Dinosuchus would probably go hard for this boss fight. That, like, honestly, I feel like people are going to, like, when they play that, they're going to get Dinosuchus because they can use it for both this boss and the Red Orb boss. You won't be able to use it for the Green Orb boss, as Green Orb is, oh god, I should just get rid of, where am I going? Where's Green Orb? Green Orb is this way. Ah, yeah, nice. Let's just get rid of that for a second there. Okay, Green Orb is at the top of this tower here, which one is a flying boss and is only going to limit you to flying creatures. So, like, creatures that can fly. So, Wyverns probably be good. Snow Owls. Quetzals might be a bit too big, so I probably won't allow Quetzals because they have a platform saddle. So, platform saddle creature. That's it. Platform saddle. Oh, that means Plezzies can't be used as well, because I know platform saddle creatures are banned from boss battles as it is. Right? You think about it, like, you can't use any platform creatures in normal boss fights, so you can't even use, like, racers. Brontos are too big anyway. So Quits probably won't be good. Like, honestly, it'll be probably Argies, Wyverns, probably Snow Owls might do well. Griffins. Because Griffins are breedable now. So Griffins could be good for this boss fight as well. And they do spawn on this. I have Griffin spawns on this map, so. Potential, right? Yeah, so all the bosses are going to have different. Like, there's a land boss, there's a sea boss, and there's an air boss. And as I said, the sea boss, only swimming creatures. Rhino-Napha, yeah. To be honest. Yeah, that's true. Griffins unmounted are pretty terrible, right? But you think maybe you bring like a griffin for you to ride, like when you're in the boss fight. So you bring one griffin for you, and then maybe you have some Rhino-Naphas, or you have a bunch of Argies or Snow Owls. Because I did add Snow Owls to this map. I had them my favorite creature on this map. Even though there's no snow, Snow Owls are in here. And the reason I added them is because of this boss fight, because they could probably, like, you could freeze heal your teams mid-battle with them, so they could have a really good use for this boss battle. Yeah, RG's probably be the main go. RG's probably will be what I've seen most people use. The green isn't crazy nice. The thing is, it's at the top of the tower. Like, you think it has to be at the top of the tower. There's not much else I can add up here. But all the details actually to do below. Like, you have this little, you have actually a walkway cave that goes through all the way up to the top, and then there's meant to be a parkour thing inside, but honestly, I haven't had time to work on it. Wyverns will probably do. People might do wyverns as well. But who knows? I'm just thinking. Yeah, I've just realized we need some more, like, boss flying creatures. Like, honestly? Is that part buildable under the ob? Like, what do you mean? Like, in here? You can't get in here at the moment. People might find a way to mesh through, though. But this is gonna have a parkour loot cave. And it's basically gonna be a parkour system to get from the bottom all the way to the top. Like you can do in the Pokemon games, but yeah. They're under the orb in the cave bit. Yeah, this is buildable. I think I turned off the, what is it? There should be a volume here. Is it this thing here? What's this? This is the structure prevention volume. Yeah. So this volume here stops you from things. So you can build under here if you want to. Dude, there'll be drops. You won't be able to fly in here. No flyers will be able to go in here at all. The entrance is basically, the doorway is gonna be human sized. No tames, no grapples, no nothing. When you get in here, it's going to be mess. But that's a future update. No grappling hooks. Grappling hooks will be turned off. Pure parkour. No parachutes. I'll turn everything off. I won't even let you hold a freaking archer. Get scuffed. Okay, let's get back to my drops, right? Alright, which one were we doing? We're doing A2. Okay, A2 we have... Is there any other... I want one more drop location, I think. Gotta have one. I already have a cave. There's a cave on this map that denies grapple hooks and has a parkour section to get to the artifact. So, and the parkour section's a bit of a pain in the ass. It's not like the Life Labyrinth where there's frickin' insta-death spots. Lost Island cinema crops for easy parkour once it releases. I won't add cinema crops to the map. Yeah, like your Rexes, your Spinos, just... I love the pathway to Red Orb. You go mine the wall, but you come through this whole cave. That's not there. That's just for my in thing. You come into here. Red Orb is just like... Yeah, that was the one I tried. The cemetery cave, as I call it, the graveyard cave. All right, we've got 6 drop locations here. Let's just get this done. So flying around, got work to do, man. I want this map out. I want you guys playing and getting ready for the bosses, because as I said, we'll be working on them afterwards to get them out. I also wanted some, I have ideas for mini bosses. If you know about the Regis, so if Pokemon, there's in the home region, you got the Regis, so you got Regirock, Regice, and Registeel. And I want to do Rock Golem variant mini bosses of them. What? I just typed in rock because I'm talking about rocks. Bloody hell, man. Alright, we're doing Scorch Drops here again. And we're doing the same thing. No green, no white Scorch Drops. Don't care about that. We'll go blue, purple, yellow, red. This one's free, natural. This one's completely free because I'm making a video on it. Because I'm like literally, when I drop the map drops, the video is literally going to be saying I turned a Pokemon region into an Arc map. I literally think that's going to be the title. And basically, I was going to record every little bit of making this map, but then I realized I probably need like a 10 terabyte plus hard drive for the 1,000+ hours I put into this shit. So instead, I'm gonna do it like a showcasey thing. I've got a plan for it. So it'll be like more like showcasing what I've done thing. Very nice. I made a Pokemon map in Arc, or yeah, I turned a Pokemon region into a map kind of thing, into an Arc map. Yeah. Playing on the Pokemon stuff, man. Like and subscribe if you have not already. Hey, Cross, you know it. You know it. Alright, so. Blue Drop is level 30 on this map. That's the double. Oh, God. The way they've done the Scorched one does my head in. Because the other ones is like, eh. Hoenn. Yep, the Hoenn region. I already know what I'm going to do with the thumbnail. It's going to have like a map of Hoenn. And then like a screen grab from my map. Okay. Did I just... I swear I just changed that to that. Thank you. Let's get this. Alright, let's get these drops done. Let's just get them done. And then I'm done for now. And then we can do some more other stuff. Alrighty. That done. Anyhow, your Dota match. Alright, good luck in your Dota match, mate. Thank you for popping in that, you're an absolute legend, brother. What am I doing? This 0.05. Alright, A2 done! Alright, last quadrant of drops to do. B2. B2, and then we can do some other stuff. Oh, actually, no. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get... There's a couple waterfalls that are missing their proc meshes that I didn't add in. So I need to do them. We'll add the Quetzal spawns. And... Ocean. Do I use Streamlabs? Nah, Epic, I don't, man. I use OBS Studio, brother. I can't stand Streamlabs, honestly. Oh, freaking... I can't. I've had so much bloody trouble with them that yeah, no. Streamlabs can bugger off, right? Alright. Let's have a drop here. I just started to download the dev kit. Damn, it's huge. Yep! The dev kit is massive. And noted that there is actually two dev kits. There is the normal dev kit, which is the one you can actually post mods from. And then there's a beta one, which normally gets some of the updates a bit earlier. Yeah. Alright, I want one. Yeah. How far have you got for the map? Depends on when you last saw it, eh? Like how far I've actually come with this map. Yeah, and the dev kit's only going to get bigger. Like, the dev kit only got bigger with all the Ragnarok stuff added, but up next is we got all the Lost Colony stuff to still be added, which is a whole bunch of new stuff. Like, I don't know how big that map's going to take up. That could be a whole new 100 gig worth of content to play with in the dev kit to add to your projects. See you, Omer. Thanks for popping in, your legend. Actually, how many people do we have up in these streams? We got 14 over on Twitch, and we have 35 on YouTube. Absolute legends. I do have some premium mod codes sitting around that I need to give away. So maybe I just realized there's meshes missing from here from when I originally did it. I gotta redo some of them. Alright. That's fine by me. We'll redo them. Whole area of stuff missing. Make sure it's there. It's gonna be funny around the canyon there. And I want one. Ooh. There's a couple. Yeah, it looks like some of my foliage. But then again, that might have been when I had foliage on the wrong data layer, and I had to delete a bunch of stuff, which yet again slowed progress. But hey. Gotta make sure it's on the right stuff, don't we? Okay, there. I feel like I can get one more spot in. Alright, 10 spots on this location. 100% Shadow, it's gonna get massive. Like, honestly, I probably will have to get a new hard drive. Or a new solid state drive. For the dev kit. When you get, like, Lost Colony stuff, then you have, like, Gen 1, Gen 2, and Fjordor next year. By the time all the content that is slated so far for, ASA comes into the dev kit, I don't even want. I think it's gonna be like a 2 terabyte freaking dev kit. Like, honestly, I think it'd be 2 terabyte. And then when you start making mods and stuff, you start adding to that storage space. Like, this map here adds to the amount of storage of my dev kit. So it's just like. Going to be rough. Alright. Let's get these 10 arrays set up and then 8 arrays here. I know what drops I'm gonna do. Let's just do the drops quickly then. Frick it. Bada boom. Hey, what's up, Dane? The Rap the King, mate. How you doing? Okay, that's all on there. And now let's add all the potential locations. And that's drops done. No, it's not the right one. It's 4. You're looking forward to this? I'm glad you are, man. Like, that makes me happy, bro. Like, I'm actually happy that people are excited to give this map a go. And like, when we get all the bosses in, it's gonna be like a full experience, which is what I wanted. And like, honestly, I feel like people are gonna enjoy this as a free experience. And remember, we will have community servers on this map as well. I will be having a permanent PvE server running at like probably 2x XP, 2x harvesting, maybe 3x taming, and then 3x breeding. I think that's what we're aiming for. But that drop location's done. You're gonna go our way. All goods, mate. Thanks for hanging out, legend. All right. Let's go over here because we want to do some more work. All right, so I'm gonna head here. This waterfall system here, I don't think I've actually done. Actually, let's go into that's the lava stuff. Content meshes, proc meshes. This is, what is this? A3. A3, I've done A3 right upper and right lower. I haven't done the proc meshes for here. Okay. So what I need to do now is, okay, move these to my environment folder. We're in A3, we want to go waterfall. Okay. Then we grab this one here. We go to the procedural mesh, create static mesh. Okay. And what we want to go for. You're starting your day, Dane? Oh, nice, man. It's what, like, early morning? What am I doing? We're doing Emerald Isles. Where we go? Emerald Isles, we go content, we go meshes, we go proc meshes, proc mesh underscore A3 left upper. So that will go, yeah, and then we click save all here. 8 AM for you. Oh, not bad, not bad. Oh my god. Why is it not letting me? Oh, this, I had this issue before where it wouldn't actually let me do the proc mesh for some reason. Yeah, okay. What are we doing here? Yeah, I was having this issue before where I couldn't actually make the proc mesh of the waterfall. I think what does it is I gotta go into here and I'm just gonna go hide static mesh. Turn this off. Turn active mode off. Active mode on. Use proc mesh. Then go to the procedural mesh. I need this to work. Come on. Because this means the waterfall will show up in game and not just the effects. Save. Hey, why is it failing to save? That's kind of annoying that it's doing that. Let me just move here. Why the frick is that? Yes, I'll dark to continue growing fuel. Nice. Yeah, why the hell is this doing this? Oh, did it actually? No, it's not gonna save it. Ah, what the frick are you doing, cancel? Yeah, that's a bit weird. Hey, what's up, Saris? How you doing, man? Yeah, okay, why the hell can I not... What are you doing? Yeah, won't let me... I might have to rebuild those waterfalls, I think. I might have to redo the whole waterfalls there, which is a bit annoying because I got them bloody perfect. Ah, you bomb. Hey, this has a proc mesh. Oh wait. They actually generated the proc mesh for me. So I do that again. And that seems to be there. Okay. I haven't done it that way with the baking. Like the actual static mesh into the system. So hopefully that works. Yeah. If it doesn't, then I can use these proc meshes anyway and put them into the game. Like I should do anyway. Change the letter, lol. Is that really what it, like, I change the letter and it works? Or is that literally what would fix that? That's stupid. Thanks, Dane. Yeah, it can get a bit annoying. Hey, what's up, Poof? How you doing, mate? Alright. Ocean time. This is where this canyon here is what I've been working on. Let's just do some work on that. Let's work on this area. Like, and then I gotta do this. And the funny thing is, down here is gonna have a destroyed, why is that like? Oh, is it because it's getting deeper? That's why the color's changing. Okay, and this bit just seems to be a bit funky. Oh, whatever. Alright. Let's get this done. Honestly, I'm going to turn the water plane off. And this is just going to make my life a little bit easier for seeing what I'm doing. That doesn't mean the water plane is going to disappear, it's just I don't see it at this point. It's still there. I just can't see it. It's just going to make it easier for placing some of these meshes, actually, but then again, if I turn, I kind of need it on at the same time. What the hell is... I don't actually build up into that. And that gets a bit annoying, because I just... That. Sometimes I want to zoom out when I'm doing stuff. But I kind of need it there, though. Don't know. Let's just add some extra little tidbits here. Funny is, I've been adding so much freaking detail to the ocean. I'm gonna rework it a bit when all the Gen 1 assets come out officially. sometimes I feel like, why am I doing so much? But then I just can't help myself. I can't help myself. Like, honestly, I can't. Like, I don't know why. I just want to make a really cool ocean-looking section. Like, I want, even though the ocean water is freaking intense, I need to actually play around with the fog so I can get like you can get a bit of visibility under the ocean, very similar to the rag visibility in my opinion. Da, da, da. Yeah, that looks cool coming out there. All right. Let's start building stuff. Let's go. All right. And then what freaking quadrant am I in now? D3. Like one of the most ocean biome sections. D3, there we go. Yo, what's up, Jay? How you doing, mate? Quickly just get this trench into what I want it to be like. Alright, come on. Smash out this ocean. I really had to pick the Pokemon region with the most freaking ocean, didn't I? Why not just build, like, the Sinnoh region? Like, that would have been freaking cool to make. Like, it easily made Sinnoh. Would have had a snow biome at least. But then I wouldn't have a desert, would I? Alright. No! Supposed to copy that. It's saved so we don't get freaking too many. Yeah, for some reason it's not noticing these proc meshes. Not probably located in my Z drive. Why the hell? On there. All right. Let's get this trench done. Funny thing is, once I get this quadrant done worth of meshes, I think I have... What? How many more to go? I've done this one. Done that one. So I got this one and this one to do, which is pretty piss easy. I'll have this one to do. I've started on this one. This one, this one, this one, this one, this one. What? I still need to do some motion stuff there. Hey! Monkey Nas with the dodo emote. Did you use your points to unlock a random emote? You legend. God. Oh, the vi- Wait, Poof, have you seen my blue orb? Have you seen what I did with blue orb? I don't know if you've seen it, I'll show you. It's not the only place I put the Viking boats, like... Yeah, dude, they have parts as well, so... This is my blue orb location. I'm using the boat pieces as well. Like... Honestly, and there's multiple, like... This, even though in game you can't see crap because it's like dark. Yeah, I gotta work on the water fog because I actually want it to be clear right here, but I gotta figure out how to do that properly. Because at the moment the water fog's pretty intense, but if you go down there in game, actually, you know what? I'm freaking feeling tired. I've got this in game. So I've got I gotta tweak the water. I want to see what they did on Rag, but I'm gonna do that afterwards in like a future update, like the water fog update or something. But I'm about to fall asleep. I'm not gonna lie, it's 10:45. So what I'm gonna do now, just for you guys, we're gonna jump into Arc Ascended, and I'll show you case. I'll swim down. We'll go check out Blue Orb in game. I've hit the point where I gotta go to sleep. Oh, that's a day. That'd be awesome, Power Buffet. Once someone figures it out, I hope we all pass it. And same with me, man. If I figure it out beforehand, I'll send it your way as well, mate. Alright, let's hop into the game and have a look at Blue Orb. Because it's like, yeah, there's a part of my map. Oh yeah, so the Ragnarok key art, which is what this is so awesome. And the fact that in the key art, okay, didn't even open up. Ah, get it crashed. You think it's the PPM or the MVI the ocean uses? So one of those, yeah. Gotta have a little play with it and just tweak the fog so it's not as shitty as the island water. This is what it's using at the moment. Modded Arcs, Emerald Isles. These are broken, which is annoying. See, Caldera is my other map, by the way. And okay, that needs some work. Oh well, that's phenomenal. I don't want to talk about activated windows. I have paid for Windows 4 times on this machine after upgrading. Even though it's like, I know I can get a cheap code for like 30 bucks or something. Nah, man, I'm good. Okay. The post-processing on this cave. As Shadow X Dragon, this will be crossplay, so it'll be available on Xbox and PlayStation. Alright. Let's just respawn. I need to fix the things down there. Alright, what am I doing? We were going to check out Blue Orb, weren't we? Well, let's spawn here. We're gonna... Alright, let's, why are we getting, oh, the fuck? Small grass, yeah! Veno got the small grass going. It's actually a lot, power-proof? It's a lot easier than you think. You don't even need to do any, editing to the grass and stuff. Frames. Freaking running pretty smooth. Yeah, it did it too. Nice, yeah. Pretty easy. I don't know what the I'm gonna have to redo the landscape here, I think. The foliage, like the little landscape grass, because for some reason, even though this hasn't changed in forever, this beach has been like this forever. Alright. Right, let's just go GCM. Get some scuba. We'll go down, we'll scuba down. There's no tame creature spawning in here, so let's just go for the swim. Down. Build RVT. Yeah, that's it. I gotta build the RVT again. You're completely right there, Frozen. I'll need to do that again. I think it's down here. Yo, what's up, Tails? How you doing, mate? I always forget about that. Like, if I've done some, yeah, I fucking hate doing that. I wish it like auto rebuild. Fuck that. That actually looks fucking sick coming down here. Just bored and cold, yeah. Dude. I fucking love this blue orb, man. Like, honestly. Out of all the like orb locations, I think this is my favorite. And see, that's with the fog on, right? Did you see what happened? Did I just get like a visual bug there? Or did like I go from an area where the fog was a bit funky? You reset my save and I don't know what to do, so any challenge you want to give me. What save did you reset? Like your arc save? Alright, It's... God. Alright, nighttime. Wait, let's see. Let's go this way. Dude, you realize how much fucking ocean this map has? This is just dude, this gets dark down here. Alright, where the frick are we? Dude, I don't even like... Honestly, we're not even at the deepest part yet. Holy shit! Now we're in the deepest part. Which, funnily enough, has a lot... Where the hell are we? I just forget how freaking... Bro, down here is freaking terrifying. Oh, bro. This is how deep this goes. Like, and that's the edge of the map there. What creature must I tame for my challenge in my awkward? You must tame yourself. What map are you playing on first, actually, Tess? Because I don't want to give you a creature that you can't tame on your map yet. Oh, dude. Build all doesn't work for you? Island. Okay. You're on the island. I want you to go tame yourself a Calicatherium. I knew this area was deep, right? I knew like how far down this goes is disgusting. But the scale was what I wanted though, which is perfect. Like these giant crystal areas that, yeah. The thing is, when you're on an ocean team, it feels a bit smaller though. But this is such a cool freaking zone, man. Oh god, now that's your only creature? Dude, Calicatherium can beat bosses, man. We've done it before. So if I go R dot... I hate the fact that you have to do this. I want to tweak this a bit. Boom. This kind of gives you a bit of a sense of what's going on here. So you can see it without all the fog. Okay, you can't... Oh, okay. So R.Fog... Is R.Fog the same thing? Is it the same thing as a volumetric fog now? They're actually the same thing. Just need to get that bear. The bear's not too bad, right? Ah. Did not tell Ross that, eh? Alright, what else is a little cool zone I've been working on? Oh, is this? No, that's not on there yet. Volumetric cloud. Volumetric cloud's different. But normally Ross has go at people saying turn off volumetric fog. And R.Fog is the exact same bloody thing now. Nah, my day cycle works. As you can see, it's working. I do have... Hey! Wolf with the one raid. Yeah. Mine didn't break at all, really. I fixed most of it. I did do a little fix the other day. I haven't added the new fix there. I'm doing good, Wolf. Beavers! You like the double layered clouds? That's just the center. It's the same clouds as the center. Now that little pillar out here is actually, I removed that. That pillar's removed. This area over here I need to actually rebuild. If I get a really good one, your name is, alright, awesome. This area, come down here. Welcome to the red kelp forest. This area is freaking, get down, 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 another deep section of the map. It's down here. There's a lot of stuff missing from down here. I gotta rebuild this area anyway. That's just a this is like the first ocean section I built down here. If I go R.Fox 0, kind of get a little glimpse of it. There's a couple of rocks down here that need changing. And this room here is just blinding. Like, there's meant to be a rock here, it's just not there. Some of these rocks are a bit funky. Oh, there they are. There's the big boy Shastas. Yeah, Shastas are working on this map. Now you got a Moser down there. What else? Another Moser, Tuzo. Another Tuzo. I haven't finished this whole section over here. Hey, see you, Frozen Wasteland. You won't let Veno die. Yeah, this is the problem here. Like, you got the Shastas start spawning in freaking droves here. I need to fix up the Shasta spawn here because they just start over spawning. I just gotta make it like one that can spawn here, and then I have like another couple other zones because they start over spawning for some reason. That's something I need to fix actually. Big boy Shasta. Blink. Alright. There we go, look, there's a griffin spawn. And, oh, big boy Karcher, hello. Alright, Karchers. Is there stuff spawning in this water? The water's... When I have time, yeah, sure, Palpif, just send me a message or something, like, and I won't open it until I can actually send it. I'm not getting back on the thing anyway. By the way, what I had to do is I had to redo the SEQ island, by the way. That's the one I'm using. I'm using the SEQ island, and then I changed a few things. Caves? What do you mean by caves? You want to see some caves? I can go in this cave. This cave is a fun one. This is a fun one. How long? I've been working on this since November. Yeah, I need to change the... That's right, I need to change the cave drops in this cave. Because I'm using... I wanted aberration drops in here. But I ended up putting the actual aberration drops that you find in the the actual non-dungeons caves. Green, and then the blue, and then we come around to the red. Alright. Let's go for a little swim down here, eh? Go for a little swim down here. I'm into the deep, dark hole that this is. Is there no freaking foliage down here? I gotta redo the foliage in here. I just realized that there's no foliage in this cave. Frick, that is terrifying. Yeah, alright. There's meant to be a bunch of foliage, glowing stuff, like kelp and whatnot throughout this cave to give you a bit of a guide through it. Damn, you gotta redo that? Did I accidentally delete that? That was stupid. Alright. Then you got the big trench here, but yeah. There is a underwater cave tunnel that brings you into... Yeah. I actually might change what spawns there. I kind of want Deans to spawn there. Bro, it's a Veno owl! It's... Oh, no. Yeah, it's got some orange. The pink kind of ruins the coloring. Alright. And we'll hit. Did I just sack myself? Oh, that is World Edge there. Like, being able, like, honestly, being able to fly around this map without issues is so nice. There you go. You got your Rhino spawns for you Rhino nerds. Rocks that I need to fix though. You love the Rhino? Awesome. Alright. River. There's some areas where I need a bit more foliage and stuff like that, and there's some changes that I just need to head back in. There's your thorny dragons. More thornies. Argies, vultures. Funny thing is, I can't do anything about this. Poof, if you've noticed this, look, this is a rock elemental. You know how I know? Because for some reason, rock elementals still pick up the snow biome from the island setup, which is annoying. Like I want these open spaces, but yeah, some of these need a little bit, like this needs a couple more. This is long grass though. I want a bit of area that has a bit of longer grass and then some shorter grass. But this needs a little bit more here. It did have more, but then I realized I didn't have all my foliage. If you get a custom snow biome map, then we can fix that. Custom. I just want to turn it all off because there's no snow biome. But filers spawn up here. I think I did do a black image and for some reason it still didn't work. I need to double check. Dude, look at the hyenodons. Oh my god, they're gonna kill the thyla. Oh my god. Vicious. Do I actually have Morellotopses on this map? I don't know if I have a Morellotop spawn. So I might have to set that up. I just realized I haven't seen Morellotopses on this map, and I might not have the spawn container for it. That's a death worm. There's something here. There it is. Alright. Oh, there's a number parameter that you need to go alongside it. Alright. I gotta double check if I actually have a Morellotop spawner on here, because I need Morellotops to be spawning on this map. So you might have to adjust one of them. Because you want to be able to see all the Scorched Earth creatures on the map. Thank you, Powerpuff, man. Yeah. Lava, you got the Wyvern Nest, you've got the cave down to Red Orb. Oh, I had to rush for the grinder, man. Yeah, Red Orb, the Ash biome here. One of my favorite caves is this one here. I had to, bro. Poof, you've got, you know me, man. I don't half-ass shit. And even though I have my other free map, Caldera, which is going to get fully done as well. So I'm gonna have 2 free maps, man. Yeah, this is like one of my favorite caves. Like, you've got like multiple little areas. This little water area down here. If you go through here, this is my Rock Drake Trench, which honestly, I fucking love this cave. Holy, like, tell me I fucking don't know what I'm like the amount of stuff in this cave is so much little nooks and crannies and different ways. What I had to get, I literally just saw what they did on Aberration. It's literally, you put a server-side point there, and you use the egg Drake spawner version of the Wyvern, whatever the fucking thingy is. It's that whole thing contained. It's the same thing you do with the Wyvern eggs, but you just do it for this, for the Drake eggs. I literally just copied the one from Aberration, and then set it up. So they're just server-side points. It's the same thing as how you do the Drake nest spawns. It's the exact same as doing Wyvern nest spawns. Bro, like, I'm kind of diabolical with this artifact placement, by the way. Like, the amount of people who aren't gonna see that artifact. Yeah, it gets dark in this cave though. Like, you go this way and it gets dark. The lighting is really weird in caves. Hello, Ravager. That's a max level. Okay. Have you done, like, the only thing I can think of, like, because remember I've got, like, you got destruction prevention volumes and everything, so. Yeah. And this cave has 2 entrances, by the way. I fucking hate that, man. Like, this. Wait, the difference when you go from the post-processing out. I wish that transition was better. Yeah, like, I've got, like, all the stuff. This is another cool cave. This one doesn't have any post-processing. It's not meant to. This is a tunnel. Look, this tunnel, bro. This fucking tunnel, bro. Like, oh, just walk on through. Come out the other end. Blend weights and blend can control that slightly. I might have to have a little play with that. Yeah, this is huge. And also, like, this nice little metal obsidian spot. Yeah, no, this is a big cave. On it, like, there's like 3 kind of cave. That's like one of the biggest technical caves on the map. And it's not even an artifact cave. Not even an artifact cave. It's just a tunnel. Then you got... if you want like a building cave, there's meant to be meshes here, but they disappeared. But this is like, this is a nice little builder cave. It's like the only one on the map at the moment, where it's just meant for building. Because, yeah, then we go through lava tunnel here. Which, honestly, is lighting up quite nicely right now. And then we go this way, up through here. Seems like some of the post-processing it. No, this is a free map, by the way. I mean, this is free. 100% free. This cave is evil, by the way. Like, you can't parkour. You need to bring a team that can go, like, why am I this? You can't do this on foot. I don't think you can't do this on foot. Honestly, you cannot do this cave on foot. Like, to get the artifact, you have to... This is going to be the magma saw chamber, though. When magma saws come out, this is where you're going to find it. Glider. Yeah, probably a glide. Nice little glide suit or something. Yeah, but getting out's gonna be a bit of a problem. You're gonna have to grapple this, by the way. No Drakelings are gonna be spawning on this map. I'm not gonna have any paid creatures on this map at all. And there's the cunning. This is probably one of the biggest rooms I've ever made, cave-wise. Massive, actually. And what you got? Drop there, drop there. I wonder if my little sneaky drop. Arca, yeah, Arca could probably do it as well, yeah. This cave has more than in that room. It also has, if you go up through here, you go this way. This is like my last. It's kind of basic, honestly, but it's meant to be just a very rocky kind of deady cave. Like it's a, you're in a volcanic room. I think having too much foliage is stupid. And this comes out this way, which I've actually got to fix up a few things. Oh, actually, I'll show you. Why don't I go? We go over this way. Normal lava. Normal lava. Well, it's tick damage lava. I don't know if it's exactly the same as the island kind of lava, but it works off that content. If we go down here to the snow cave or the ice cave, I haven't updated to fix the spawns because I made it silly and didn't actually add, like, I set up what I wanted to spawn in there, but I didn't link it to any of the containers. So this cave has a few different little pathways, so you can go through like here. It's a nice little cold thing, little red drop down here. Very much just an icy kind of cave. Another drop here. You look down and there is a water section through here. You can go this way, which actually leads into probably a very nice PvP spot, I'm not gonna lie. That's probably gonna get used. But this cave is a bit evil because there is this way. Just all under, yeah, look, there's more underwater section here. It wraps around a bit. And there are freaking anglerfish. And this see, this goes down here. But there's a reason for this water. I'm not going to show you where you need to go. but let's just say the artifact is hidden. Yep, this is hard ice cave level spawns, by the way. It's basically we'll have the polar bears and the Palovias, they're like high ass levels and shit. That's what that cave is all about there. Again, alright, water full of Euryptrids. Not Euryptrids. That probably would have been funny, actually. It has something else that spawns there, but it wasn't spawning at that time. Let's go into this cave here. This is like, I need to fix the volume up here, but this is one of my favorite caves. And the water. I haven't fixed the water yet. This cave is freaking interesting because 2 entrances. Yes, basilisks are in this cave. A lot of aberrations spawn. Surfactants. Not in that cave hole. It doesn't suit. Not big enough. But this cave has so many freaking little nooks and crannies to get around in. So you come down. For some reason, yeah, the procedurals thing I fricked up somewhere. So you can actually look down here. It goes down to the bottom section. Where else could you go to get down there? It's like multiple ways around. I love this bridge in the cave here. You go down this way, you can come down this way, and you got all these like nooks and crannies with this, like, it all connect. There's so many little, different little pathways through this freaking cave. They can like show you different ways down and in and out. You can go like this. Go there, you got this way. This way connects up to there, so you go back down there. You also go down this way. It also connects this way, that way. Then you go down that way. We can go down this. Continue down this little path down here. There's a feather light. Hey, Alyssa, thank you for being 29 months as a member. You absolute legend. Oh, there's some nameless. Oh no! Bummer. Yeah, bum. Alright, that's something I'm gonna freaking tweak then. I don't want shit spawning in the walls like that. That's a bit annoying. And it's meant to be water there, but the water for some reason bugged out. You can go through this whole entire biome down here. Very like aberrant themed. Something purpley glows. Black pearls. As if I go like down there. Wants to work. Oh, for God's sake. Hello. Oh! That's a solid level Reaper Queen. Yeah. Funny thing is, if I look from here, if I go up, look. This is how freaking... we missed the mesh. Hey, look. Look, that's a mesh hole. This isn't meant to be here. I don't think that's meant to... Yeah, that... Look, oh, look at that. Look at that. Veno missed this spot. Ha ha! This is why we play test shit. That... Bro. I wouldn't have noticed that. Alright, that's something to block up. That's fine by me. Big old mesh hole there. Oh, there's the artifact. It's like, there's meant to be some, there's some spots where like you can sneak up down, look down into this from higher up. Some of them are a little bit more sneaky. I think there's one here actually. You come up here. This is actually, like, this is an intended little hole. That's part of the cave, but you can actually see like down like that. I love these little cracks in the holes like this. But yeah, that was a bit of a mesh hole that's missing. Rare flowers, and then if you run this way, yeah, as I said, you can look down there. A sneaky little racky hole. This is definitely like, yeah. I have some intentional like crack holes as well, like little rat holes and little spots, but yoink. Okay. Yeah, I got a. All right. What other caves can we have a little geese at? I love this island. I swear people are gonna build here. Like, I want to fix the grass, make it a bit shorter. But this island here is such a cool buildable spot. Like, you can just build an island. Like, this is very much an island for building. Green orb. This little cave is so cool. It's so lit. Come here with all the crystals and whatnot. You're like, yo, let me go to the tower. Walk up there. Take it. Yeah, and then we go up this way. You're at the tower. Alright, let's actually go. Let's see what's spawning here. Are the spawns gonna work up here? I appreciate that, Shadow, mate. I really do. Alright. Creatures aren't spawning here. Good old single player, man. I want to see that this island's got a bit of it. It's called Big Bill Island. Let's play no, because this map is made on the ASA dev kit, so they're completely different dev kits. I'm not doing the ASE stuff. This ain't gonna be on ASE. ASA only. No ASE, sorry. Oh, there we go. Dirty seagull. You need to reinstall ASA? Yeah. Alright. I just realized those bioluminescent trees de-render it. Like, they actually do render. What's over here? This island here. Got some. This little island there. This one over here. This is like a really resourcey island, that one. What we got? There's a cave here, by the way. Artifact cave right here where the Maguana is. That's a bit of a dark cave. You've got one of the spawn locations. And we go over this way. We have probably my most evil creation is this cave. Nah. This cave is just pure. Alright, so I gotta fix it. The loot crate's meant to be in the freaking here on top of this. That's right, I gotta fix the loot crates on this cave. That's right, that's one thing I had to do. Yeah, this cave and the cemetery cave have a couple of cave crate where the cave crates just go on about. See, this bit comes a bit frickin' sus. Wait, is that a dead end? Oh no, it's not. Oh, there's no torch on this section. There's a drop there. Huh. Good to know. That's right, this bit has no light. Yeah, at least you can access it at the moment. That's good to know. Oh wait, you're not in the right spawn location, so I gotta fix that up. Yeah, this cave is a bit of a menace cave. Yeah, and then I'm pretty sure there is a... looks like some of the spawns are like... in the... Why are you spawned there for? Is there something there that's causing you an issue? Okay. I have to have a look into that. Because I want you guys to get the full experience of my insanity. Well, at least that's working. Okay. Then we have down here, go down through this, and you come into here. And this is another cave. For some reason there's two of those things there for the tech rep, but yeah. I haven't put any creature spawns in here yet. There's a dead body there though. Oh, fun. The creature spawns weren't in here yet, but they will be. Oh, there's a whole bunch of freaking... Ew! Daria. Another Nadaria spawn over there. Oh, nice. Oh, okay. Alright, that's right. This is another cave here, which is the cemetery cave, which you need a torch for this cave. It gets dark. This has two entrances, by the way. There's a second entrance up here. Yeah. Alright, well, I'm gonna go to bed before it gets too late, but thank you for hanging out. And we'll be seeing everyone else in the next few days, as honestly, it is just a few more, like, fixing some foliage and some of this, the landscape detail and the ocean and biome volumes, and that's it. The caves, a few tweaks in some caves to fix them up, make sure they're working nicely. But I can't wait till you guys get to explore the map, and see you later.